Yeah, obviously, NFTs are, exploded kind of in 2021, and our dev team was actually working on an NFT platform, 10 months ago, and we do have something special in regards to that. Like we really see them being used to ultimately sell movies, full movies, and music with them. Right now, just right away in the coming months for Starwire token holders, we are going to be using them as incentives. Rare collectibles is kind of the typical way that we see them being used out there, and we are connected. We did want to focus. NFTs will definitely be a part of the reward system, and maybe that's a cue just to kind of move to the topic of kind of what a lot of people want to know about. And we made the announcement, there's going to be a token sale. So tell us what, give us the details, right? And, for people at home who are watching this for the first time, you're like, Garner, I don't know anything about crypto or anything, but, I know that this sounds exciting. It's like, we know that there's, the entertainment space is moving towards this, and we want to engage. So I'm going to keep it just more macro and more big term. But there are people in the crypto space they do need a certain level.
It's relatively straightforward. We have one of the reasons that we're here is really to really talk about this community, who we are, and the fact that we have these great partners like Starwire. And we have a token sale that starts on the 11th of June. And on the 11th, Starwire is just launching its token to the public. We are spending just a lot of time and energy just trying to explain to people what great opportunities exist for the project, and providing as many opportunities for people to ask questions. As well, you can ask questions in the bees.social community, the community around Starwire is also is also very vibrant. I participate in the Discord channel. There's a lot of work and a lot of questions there. So I think there's a ton of work and a ton of fun stuff that you can find out about this. We're going to, as we approach the launch, there's going to be a lot more things that we want that are really to do this. But I think that when you look at this industry, one of the reasons that we get excited about a lot of the projects that come to bees.social is we can see where they can go in the world. We can see where they can go from the perspective of adding value. I mean, a lot of us, even for example, I was thinking earlier, a lot of things we talk about what an organization like Starwire can do for individual creators. But when you look at an industry that is getting overtaken and it's constantly adapting, the overall industry, adding this level of efficiency provides just that much more energy for the whole sector. So we're pretty excited about being able to talk about that sort of thing.
And
it is going to be on the 11th. Ray, anything else you want to add to it?
Well, and
so Ray gives you nuggets. Ray can give you a nugget.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, sure I mean, what separates this from other token launches? I mean, not Starwire. I mean, they're coming out of the gate with 100 million in liquidity. I mean, that's incredible, everybody.
That's
I mean, that doesn't happen with new cryptocurrencies launching like that. So they're one of the three that are going to be coming out of the gates with 100 million in liquidity. So, it's just, there's a lot of things happening here. They've done tokenomics right. There's a reason for their token. It's not to raise money. They have a use case for their token. And that's what's really cool about what's going on and everything, with everything kind of here at bees.social. That's what's everybody's starting to understand what community is all about and how we love to do things together. We want to do things together. This is what it's all about. So it's just a real organic type thing happening over here, and it's all about lifting each other up and pushing each other to that over that goal and stuff. So it's really neat what's going on. And like I said, you don't see this with other token launches having that type of
100 million in liquidity means a lot of things to a lot of people. That for those of anybody who's thinking about going in and out of a token, trading a token, you don't want to go into a token that has $750 in liquidity and a token price of X, right? You want to be able to take this token that has a value of X, and you want to be able to trade and do the thing, or you want to be able to add to a liquidity pool. You want to be able to do these things. You want to be able to trade in and out of it. And with 100 million in liquidity, trades can be made without completely disrupting the market. It's an opportunity for stability. So I challenge a lot of people to go take a look at some of the other tokens that exist out there that have very thin liquidity.
I think
you're not going to have the same sort of one sale could move the market, and that's not what you want. You want something that when you decide what you want to do with your capital, be it when you come to bees.social on the exchange, when you come to a project like Starwire, you want to know that this is an investment that's not going. There's a lot of thought, a lot of concerted thought from the capital perspective, as well as the objective of where it's going.
Yeah, you make a good point, and so does Ray. And it's not really an investment. It's all of us bought our own tokens. There were no tokens given away. We all had to buy our own tokens. And it's a representation of being part of the community. And like Ray said, the money that comes in doesn't go to us. It's not going into developing. We do that on our own. We've bootstrapped this thing all the way along. The benefits that you'll find out about the token sale and what is possible.
Yeah, no, going back to Ray's thing, it was the purpose of the token sale isn't to raise money, it's to raise a community. And the way this was developed from the beginning, again, it was bees.social. They came around us, and their developers had a lot of amazing ideas on how to structure this. And with that idea of, first of all, the tokens that are in circulation right now represent $100 million in liquidity. Our purpose and the way we're going to incentivize the sale of these tokens is to grow our community through the borders rapidly, fast, like say, whether it's Dominican Republic or across the island in the UK or whatever. We want to connect with creatives. We want them holding that token, creating a voice, bringing us together, one place of prosperity. But let me just share, how does this all shake down? So really quickly here, Starwire has a total of 100 million total supply of these STAR tokens. Right now, there's 25 million circulating. So as we said, the first 20 million, what we worked for the past 10 months in building up was taking these 20 millions and creating, $100 million of liquidity. Those are locked. No one has those in their possession to sell. They're locked up in our balancer pool. Okay, so the other 5 million in circulation, what are those? Okay, 2 million right now are deployed in our farms, our DeFi farms, and those have started being yielded out on April the 7th. So those are already going to be deployed over the next 730 days. Again, who do they go to? To token holders, right? Now, tonight, what we're talking about, liquidity pool holders, yes. Yep. So tonight we're talking, about how we designed this particular token sale. So we've set aside 3 million tokens as what we call flash yielding. And when we say yielding, typically when someone would stake their tokens, they would be gradually paid out a return that kept people incentivized, kept them happy. We're going to do something pretty radical. So for every 100 tokens that you buy, and the tokens that are bought kind of on Friday, if you stay tuned to our social media, we're going to tell you at what time we're actually kicking in this new contract. So what we're going to do, those tokens that are bought will qualify for a 30% flash yield on them in return for locking those up. I don't know of any other projects that have done something like that. The fact that we've taken the last 10 months to sort of build our liquidity up to be able to do something like this is kind of hats off to the dev team, all the people who've been supporting us up until now to do that. But this is sort of kind of the fairest token launch. It's designed for those buying to have maximum advantage. It's going to be fun. So the other 75 million on circulating, we have 50 million again set aside for LP token holder rewards. These are set aside in a multi-sig escrow account, only released for the community. And there's going to be various ways. The main way that it's going to come is through the smart contract builder. As revenue and volume flows through that smart contract builder, we are going to be yielding out these tokens to our token holders. So the more projects that come through our ecosystem, the more these get yielded out as rewards. And we also have 10 million tokens will be when this entire 3 million flash yield are yielded out. 10 million will be yielded out to build our team up. We see at this point, nation by nation, we want to see our community increasing, and we're going to need some tokens to build out our team, and also the dev team for future. Some of those things of the NFT sales platform, some of the things we want to do, those tokens are going to be for that. So that's a quick look at our token economics for those crypto people who are wanting to know. Yeah,
That's beautiful.